Neighbourhood for Papanui, item 12. A mover, Mike will move. Someone to second. Pauline. Yeah.
I just in debate. I just want to say how far we've come this term, and just saying that at the beginning of this term, and in fact last term, people argued against these constantly. It was really controversial, and we've come a long way, and it's fantastic.
Great, thank you. Any other discussion? Mike.
Thank you. I assume we're debating the Papanui.
We're on item 12.
Yeah, this is item 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dealing with each of these separately, so this is item 12.
Yeah. Right, thank you. Excellent. Look, I'm just going to echo what Sarah says. Obviously, we're rolling out a number in this meeting, but we've been doing this for a while, and things have changed, and we are noticing that in the communities. I remember when we first started to do this, there was a little bit of pushback from the community and some around the table, but actually as they have been implemented, we started hearing from other communities that wanted them, and actually the feedback we were getting was really in favour of them. And then what we were seeing was other communities that would see those consultations come along and say, hey, look, we want this in our community as well, because I think people are realising actually when you just slow cars down a bit in the neighbourhoods, it's actually better for everyone. I really want to acknowledge all the submitters that actually took the time to submit on the Papanui one, and what was really pleasing was actually when they presented it to the community board, the staff were there, and I really want to acknowledge the staff because they listened to the verbal submissions. We're actually able to change things from that feedback. So actually the community board, who had a number of questions, didn't even have to ask them because of the work that staff did at the meeting. So thank you for that work. As the area of Papanui, like we heard a bit also around the outside over by St James Ave in Redwood, Northcote. We have all these other communities that actually want these slower speeds in their neighbourhoods, and it's good to see that something will be developed and we can roll this out. But one of the other things that obviously was highlighted through this was Main North Road itself, and the fact that when you look around some of the other main areas like Riccarton and Woolston, that they've got those slower speeds there because of the interaction of people. So as the community board, we also were very keen to see how we could actually get that to be rolled out at some point in time when funding was available. So that's really good that we put that forward in our recommendations. And also one thing I wanted to point out, which may have been missed, is the bilingual school signs. It's really great to see that actually it's becoming a bit of a norm now, the use of te reo. And the fact that we're actually moving to 30k speed limits around our schools, and not just outside the school, but actually around the block of the school. I think that's going to make a huge difference to the safety of children at school, and I look forward to actually being able to roll that out as quickly as possible, and actually where we can extend that to as well, because yes, kids are at school, but also we need to look at local parks where there's actually a number of children there, and also preschools as well. So totally support all of these slow speed neighbourhoods, and I look forward to being able to do more of them in the future to actually help our communities have a, I guess, more safer environment. Thanks.
Thank you. Tim.
I mean, look, just to finish off, I think it's got to be acknowledged our staff have wanted to do this for some time, but it's Wakatahi that actually their 360 on thinking has actually allowed this to happen, because our staff on our behalf have been arguing with them for some time. This has been happening for decades overseas. As a country, we're still probably 30 years behind, but our staff have been arguing this for some time. Wakatahi's 360-degree change has allowed our staff to do this on our behalf of our community, so it's wonderful to see. So thank you guys for doing the argument.
Thank you. I'll put the motion. All those in favour say aye. Against? That's carried. Thank you. Item 13. Again, slow speed neighbourhood